Morton. The dark myth, the one from the eras, merging with time. And they say time is a river, but they are wrong. Time is a festering wound, and she is the only one who has learned to close it. They call her the Bloody Lady, the murderess, that scarlet shadow. To her, red is the currency of the world, the essence of vitality.
Paco Morten, el mito oscuro, el de la era fusionándose con el
tiempo. Can you hear that? It is the sound of your own pulse, a monotonous, wasted rhythm. Do not hang up. That would be an unforgivable rudeness, and I value forms very much. You know me by the names that cowards whisper in the darkness. The murderess, the lady in red. But to you, tonight, I am simply the inevitability. I have spent centuries watching beauty fade like smoke. And I have decided that I will not be another shadow lost to oblivion. The justification of blood. I am often asked if it hurt or not. To me, of course I speak of them. At first, I sought science in the pain. Then I discovered that blood is not just liquid, it is bottled time. Every drop that decorated the floors of my castle was a second that I stole from death. Do you call me a monster? Look around you. The world consumes lives for money, for faith, for land. I only consume them for aesthetics. There is an almost religious purity in crimson flowing over white marble. It is the perfect contrast, the ritual of eternity. People believe that iron and chains were for cruelty. How simple-minded. They were the tools of my art. Imagine the bath, the steam rising, the Ferris aroma flooding the room, and the heat of another's life enveloping my skin, to feel how the paleness of another's death turned into the flush of my cheeks.
That is true power.
No jewel on this earth shines like the reflection of a candle in a cup of life freshly poured. I have drunk from the fountain that the gods reserved for themselves, and the taste is addictive. Now I am here, trapped between the centuries and your ear. Although red is the color of passion for me, it is the color of my survival. Oh, I do not regret a single drop, nor a single scream. Pain is ephemeral, but my image in the mirror remains intact. Voracious youth, enjoy your youth while you have it, dear, because time is a predator, and I am the only one who has learned to hunt it. Do not look toward the window, the reflection you see in the glass no longer belongs only to you. Good night. She sought permanence while we withered. She cultivates herself in the garden of eternity. Look upon her face and seek in it the youth that our ancestors have surrendered. She is the lady in red, who with a bloody empire mastered all. Can you try? Silence is a very fragile refuge, dear. But you know you do not need to speak for me to be present. My presence is not something you can switch off. It is a tide of silk that has already covered you completely. Do you know what bores me most of the outside world? The haste. Those vulgar people run after beauties that wither in a breath, without understanding that true perfection requires sacrifice and a coldness they do not possess. I am not in a hurry. I have the patience of the stones of this castle and the memory of all those who before you believed they could escape my gaze. To me, possession is not a whim, it is my form of art. If I see something that deserves eternity, I ensure it never belongs to time again. What others call tragedy, I call preservation, because everything that is beautiful by nature belongs to me by birthright. It is a mandate that I carry in my veins, the absolute privilege of aristocracy. We are the architects of what endures, the only ones with the courage to stop the heartbeat of what is beautiful, so that it is not corrupted in unworthy hands. Do not look at me with horror. You should feel honored to be the piece that was missing in my collection. Is it not better to be an eternal object in my hands than a mote of dust in the oblivion of the world? Do not look for doors where there are only walls of my property. Do not seek mercy where there is only aesthetics. Here you have just witnessed the rebirth of Elizabeth Bathory, the lady in red, the mistress of Seaside Castle, the Ross challenge and the myth of the Heras, the bloody lady. And do you fear the dark? In the echo of existence, a whisper. We are many and we are none. We exist and we do not exist. In the end, the myth is nothing. The dark myth of the Heras, an ancient power that awakens and a sealed destiny. This was Elizabeth Bathory, the lady in red, the bloody lady, the myth of murder. May the bloody lady, the myth, the myth, the bloody lady, the myth, the bloody lady, the myth, the bloody lady, the bloody lady, the myth, the bloody lady, the myth, the one who between castles, shadows and hoax, a bloody empire dominated. The Spanish lion, Paco Martin, the dark myth, Dogger and bloody.
El tiempo de las eras es eterno.